He's now a member of the International League's Hall of Fame at the AAA level. I'm talking about the Rays third base coach, Charlie Montoyo. Charlie, thanks very much for joining us, and tell us, what does it mean to get this honor?
Thank you, Neil. It's a great feeling. It's pretty awesome.
Tell us how you found out and what it means to you, because, you know, to get into any Hall of Fame is a big deal, and they're not putting a lot of people into the Hall every year. In fact, you're going in with just one other guy this year in Hensley Bam Bam Mullins.
Yeah, Neil, it means a lot to me. As you will know, AAA baseball is the hard level for players and coaches. It is a grind, and after spending 12 years in the International League, 4 as a player and 8 as a manager, to be inducted into the IL Hall of Fame, it means that work was noticed and appreciated, and that really means a lot to me. It's a great feeling.
And I know your years in Durham as a AAA manager meant a great deal to you. Are they going to have you out to recognize you, and if so, when?
Yeah, we're trying to work what day we're going to do it, but that's going to be awesome too, because that would be my chance to thank a lot of people, because that's a great franchise, and I'm very happy and honored that I was part of it for 8 years.
What are your best memories in Durham as a manager, and then your best AAA memories in the International League as a player?
Yeah, as a player, I remember being in Ottawa the first year of that franchise, and 10,000 people a night. It was pretty special. It was pretty cool, and plus we had a good team. And then as a manager, and to be lucky enough to win the division, to have good teams and win the division 7 out of 8 years at a great franchise like the Durham Bulls, it's pretty special.
Now, this is your second Hall of Fame induction that's coming up, because your alma mater in college has already put you into their Hall of Fame. What can you tell us about that experience?
Yeah, that happened this past October, and that was something actually that was in the back of my mind for a while, that's something that could happen someday. And then last year when I got a phone call for a 318 area code, I said, no way, that could happen, and it was. It was the AD to tell me the great news, and at the induction ceremony at Louisiana Tech, about 10 of my teammates showed up to celebrate with me, and that was pretty special to me.
That's awesome. And you think of Louisiana Tech, and I think the first name that comes to mind is Carl the Mailman Malone and his basketball success. So to go into a Hall of Fame for a university's athletic area with a guy who, in that, of that success level professionally, is pretty cool.
Yeah, and don't forget Terry Bradshaw now. That's a good trivia question.
He'll question me for forgetting that too, but
me and Terry Bradshaw and the mailman.
Yeah, there cool. That's pretty neat stuff. And last year was your first year with the Rays at the major league level. What did you enjoy most about last year, and what did you learn from last year being the third base coach?
The one thing I enjoyed the most. We have a good group of coaches. Kevin Cash was awesome, for being a first-year manager. He was outstanding to me, great communicator. Being with Tom Foley again, he was the one who gave me the job, 20 years ago, and it was fun to be with him every day, with Rocco Baldelli, who played with me, the rest of the coaches, Jamie, Shelty. It was a lot of fun, and of course, we ran out of gas there at the end, but most of the year we were competing well, and it was good. And I'm looking forward to this year, because I believe we're more healthy this year, and we're going to have a good year. And
you mentioned, 20 years ago when you got the opportunity to work in the Rays organization, we now have a lot more employees who've been here for 20 years. So what does it mean to you to have 20 years with one organization now?
It means a lot, because you know how it is in baseball. That's tough to do, and for me to this year is going to be very special, because to be with the Rays for 20 years and see how great we have gotten. We're one of the best teams in baseball now, and that's a great feeling. From where we were to where we are now, it's pretty cool. And being my 20th year, it's going to be a great year.
Well, we look forward to being part of the 20th year in the Rays organization with you. Enjoy the rest of your time of the off season in Arizona, and before you know it, we'll see you here in Port Charlotte for spring training.
Thank you very much, Neil. I'll see you soon.